items including large electronics like laptops. Be sure items you place underneath the seat in front of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the front of the airplane, how you doing? My name is Matt. I currently have Jordan as my first officer. I'll be flying over to Minneapolis, St. Paul's International Airport here in just a few minutes. Between both of us, we have over 45 years of flying experience. I want to say welcome aboard to you. Hardest part of your days, whatever city you started off, maybe here, but getting through security, getting on board. I want you to sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. It's going to be 2 hours, 38 minutes of flying time for us over into Minneapolis. But with that being said, there's a big convective activities area that's kind of going across Pennsylvania in itself. What does that mean? Thunderstorms, and it's still that time of season for us a little bit. We're going to take a little bit further south route that we're going to do, navigate around that, but I will say that the seatbelt sign may be coming on and off throughout the entire flight, so whenever I do turn that seatbelt sign on, please strictly adhere to it for your safety and everybody else around you. I may even have to interrupt the flight attendant service as well, so please do, if you do see them up down those aisles of those big heavy galley cars, please give way to them. Like you said, they pride themselves on service, and they'll be out there taking excellent care of you, but please do give way to them. Also in the forward and the back of the airplane is a couple galley areas. That's the flight attendant's workspace. Don't congregate in that area. Like you said, you'll be up down the aisles, and it's safe for them to do that. Minneapolis weather, nothing's going to slow us on down just en route there, but Minneapolis weather, the airport, partly cloudy skies, winds down in the north at about 8 miles an hour right now. It's a little cooler. It's about 56 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not winter yet, so anyhow, it's good fall weather. But I want you to sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. We're going to give you an arrival time once we get going. And thanks again for joining us, for all the passengers there and for all the loyal passengers. Welcome back. Thanks. Welcome aboard. Ladies and gentlemen, the flight deck captain speaking as we're taxiing out. They give us an extensive room. With that being said, we are going to make up a little bit of that flight time, but there's some of the thunderstorms, convective activity, there's big gaps in the area itself, but for safety reasons, please do honor that seatbelts on the entire flight, as well as specifically the flight attendants. I do apologize, they will be taking their seats just for about another a few minutes after we do depart the Newark area, but like you said, they should only be seated probably, I was going to say probably 30-40 minutes, so if they're seated, please do honor that seatbelt sign. Like I said, we'll be underway here in just a few minutes. We're just complying with the air traffic control with their reroute and spacing around this area with a bunch of airplanes going around these thunderstorms. We'll be underway here in just a few minutes, and I will give you an updated arrival time once we get going, but like I said, we should be airborne here in about 5-10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the flight deck captain speaking. I am very apologetic. We had our new route, and then after that, as we were taxiing on out towards the end of the runway, we had a system failure that happened up here. We've been working pretty diligently trying to get the transponder so the air traffic control system can actually see us as we do fly down the highways out there. The transponder system has failed. We are going to have to go back to the maintenance individuals. We're going to go and have to reset some computers for us. So I do apologize. We're just working on trying to get back to a gate specifically right now. There's a bunch of airplanes that are out here that said, please go onto the seatbelt sign. We're going to taxi him back on into the gate here in just a few minutes, and we'll tell you what gate number that we're coming back to. Again, I do apologize about that. We'll give you more information once we get back to the gate. Again, I do apologize for this delay here. We did come back into the same gate that we at gate 88. Our maintenance team is coming on in here to meet us here very shortly, and I'll get a little bit more information. Again, the system that did fail on us, it's the air traffic control, what they can see us when we're flying along the highways, and for us to depict and see the other airplanes out there. So the primary and the backup systems, both of them stop working for us. So pretty important that we get this looked at. And again, I do apologize with the maintenance people. They are meeting the airplane right now and resetting some computers for us. So stand by, I'll give you a little bit more information. Gate agents will be here to offer egress. The cabin door will be opening here very shortly. To jump from the front of the airplane, your captain, I really do again appreciate your patience. Now, exactly what is it? What happened here? I have about 14,000 hours on this airplane specifically. I've never seen it like this. And what it is that the air traffic control needs to see the airplane when we're up in the air. We have 2 of those systems. Both of those decided that they didn't want to work right at this time. And also, we also have another backup system too that has where the airplanes can all talk to each other, so we can all identify and see the other airplanes. All those systems on this one computer decided that it's multiple computers. They decided that they all didn't want to talk together, and so what it is we have maintenance people underneath the airplane as we speak, and we also have maintenance people up here in the flight deck right now. We're resetting those computers. I can't give you an answer whether or not this airplane, if the computer is going to reset or not. It's just like your phone, your computer, Control Alt Delete. We're resetting all the computers right now, and that's what we're doing. So I don't have an answer for about 10 minutes. So give me a few minutes, and we'll give you an answer here what the maintenance people are finding out if the computers are coming back on it. And so that's where we're at with this. So I do apologize, but I can't give you an answer for about another 10 minutes. So all the computers have been turned off, and then now they're just starting to come on in. They got to turn on one computer at a time, and so that's where we're at. So we're about halfway through the process. So a lot of fingers will be crossed here, right? So we'll be underway a few minutes after that happens. We'll have to claim all the people if it does come online. But like I said, the first computer is getting turned on right now. People in itself, one of the 4 systems came back to life and said, hey, we want to play, and but we need 2 of the 4 to actually work. But with that being said, only one of the 4 actually reset itself. So they are now starting with a new computer in itself downstairs. So I'm just giving you a little heads up to sit tight for another few minutes if you want to, or otherwise if you do want to head off the airplane, you're more than welcome to do that as well. I don't want to keep anybody on the airplane. But one of the 4 computers did reset, and the other 3, they're trying other things. So I'm just giving you the heads up, the real answers. So only one of the 4 actually came back to life.
Oh, yeah.
You're about to briefing everyone because they will be turning the entire aircraft up and be able to restart the process again because they're doing the first process, it didn't go through, so they got to restart the entire aircraft. So everybody, please take your bags and everything that belongs to you and come out. Just remember, when we start boarding, don't go far. When we start boarding, we'll make the announcement. Thank you.
Got a little everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely place you hate to see, right? So here's the thing, they have a complete airplane, it's dark, they're resetting the systems, everything else like that. However, the first officer and I, unfortunately, we have our timed out truck driver event. We tried coordinating as well the air traffic control, the way they're sending us around all those thunderstorms. The first officer and I, we waved, we did everything we could. They cannot get us a route to do that. However, so they're not canceling the flight, let me tell you why. There's a couple more pilots that are coming on in just a little bit. So with that being said, they're either going to try and reset this airplane with that whole system, or they have some other airplanes that they can swap on onto. So those other pilots will be here shortly. They land, I think, in about another 40 minutes. And then after that, like you said, they're supposed to be either going to the new airplane, this airplane, so do stand by. They are not going to cancel this flight. I personally apologize. First Officer Matt, we did everything that we could, but unfortunately with that line of thunderstorms, it extends our flight time and everything else, and we can't, we just hit our truck driver rule, so I do apologize for that. As much as I can do, like you said, all four of those computers, one came back on in, so, yeah, so I do apologize about that.
Just got in from Orlando, and just before we got here into Newark, we were notified we're going to be working this one, and told that you wonderful people are needing a crew to take over Minneapolis. So we're here now. We're just going to need a few minutes to get everything situated up here in the flight deck. As soon as we get it all done, we'll be pushing out the gate and underway. We do apologize for the delay you've been experiencing today, and we'll get you over to Minneapolis as soon as we can. Appreciate your patience.